We're back at Daytona with Sunoco Daytona Challenge winner Ivan Bellarosa and Lawrence Davey, the winner of the Sunoco Grand Am 200 Challenge, to test at the Raw before the 24. Ivan already had 2 successful tests at VIR and Daytona in November with the Action Express team, but would now be testing in the new Ford Riley Generation 3 car with his new team, Starworks. Lawrence Davey, winner of the Legends Championship back in the UK, was awarded the Sunoco Grand Am 200 Challenge prize of a drive in the Mitchum Motorsports Camaro in the Grand Am 200 race leading up to the Rolex 24. This would be Lawrence's first time racing in America, getting to grips with the new track, and the high-speed banking didn't seem to be a problem as he made his first test in his new car in the wet.
Tom, I'm very happy with P8, first time in the car on a 400 horsepower car. Tell him nice job, keep it under control, and we'll see him back. That's nice work.
Yeah,
good. Nice job. So today was Lawrence's first time in the car at Daytona. How did you do for his first day?
Well, just in summary, he did a terrific job. First day, never been on the high banked ovals. Never, I don't think, driven at these speeds, and we had 2 productive sessions in the rain, so it was a little more challenging, and he didn't put a wheel off all day. He slowly built his speed maturely and took care of the car, and gained a lot of understanding, and so I'm very optimistic for tomorrow. We'll have some dry weather, and he's come along quite well. One day is very, very impressive.
Ivan didn't have quite as good a start as Lawrence, as co-driver Scott Mayer spun the car into the wall, requiring repairs to the rear end of the Riley.
Things are going smoothly until one of the drivers had a little an incident and went into the tire wall backwards, and we lost about 20 minutes of that session repairing the car. With the new bodywork, there's new regulations for the rear wing and pillars, and not all the spares are available, so we had a bit of a scramble overnight to get that car ready. And here they close the garages at 6 at night, and you're not allowed to work on the car. So unfortunately, we missed the first session getting that car back together. And we got out for the second session, and a little bit of just the new car gremlins, where a couple of the bolts, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There was an issue with the steering motor. Wasn't the same right and left. It was really easy turning to the left and really difficult to the right, so the guys put in a whole different steering pump and steering motor ECU, so hopefully that takes care of the problems for the rest of the weekend.
No more lap for me today, but my impression is the car has big potential, and for me little job in the car, in the setup, I think very faster.
Although not the weather the drivers had hoped for, the rain had stopped for day 2 of testing and the track was drying up. We asked last year's Sunoco Daytona Challenge winner Felipe Nasr what driving in the Rolex 24 last year meant for him.
For me it was very special, because I was not expecting to see such a great event, and I was really impressed from the first time I was in Daytona until the race weekend. And I have to say, for my experience, for the exposure of my name, and for the market here in America, I think that's why I'm back here doing the race again, because I think I caused such a good impression in that race. Getting the podium for the first time in Daytona was something really good for me. I really enjoyed that, and for me it was like an extra in my career. So I learned about racing on a new track in an endurance race. I learned how to save the tire as well, and for that it counts like an experience. So I think I should come back every year now.
Ivan didn't have quite as good a start as Lawrence, as co-driver Scott Mayer spun the car into the wall, requiring repairs to the rear end of the Riley.
Starworks team manager Peter Barron was very pleased and told us what he thought about Ivan's quick settlement to the new car.
I Ivan's done a great job. We're actually really happy with him. I was pleasantly surprised. You never know. Obviously, he's had success back in Europe, but over here it's a unique car to drive, and he was able to get some good testing time with the Action Express team. They did a good job bringing him up to speed. He got in really nicely, had some good times, and I think he'll be quite fine. We need to get him a little bit more seat time this weekend so he's good and confident for the race, but we think it's a big plus to the team, that's for sure.
Yeah, first time here in the Mitchum Motorsports Camaro here at Daytona for the Roar Before the 24. The car's feeling awesome. We're up on the timesheets pretty well. Lawrence just got in. He's going to take a few laps here in the dry after lots of rain laps yesterday, so hopefully he can get acclimated and get used to the car too.
It's been a lot better today in the dry than it was in the wet yesterday. There's a lot to get used to. I can brake a bit deeper, just going a bit easy on the brake points to start off with, just get used to the car. But other than that, it's a fantastic machine in the dry.
With both the drivers now very confident with their machines on the Daytona circuit, all there is for us to do now is wait whilst we hold our fingers crossed that mechanical gremlins stay away during the race.